like, why are you eating and the whole world is hearing that there's something in your mouth? Are you the first person to eat something? The day is getting close where I'll introduce someone as my acquaintance to somebody else. I'll be like, oh my gosh, hi, this is my acquaintance Chris. An assumption: everyone thinks you're rich / look rich, but you're actually regular. That's kind of funny. How do you feel about the media and entertainment being so sexual? Hey, T. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tomi. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. I haven't posted in like almost 2 months. I told myself I wasn't going to go away for that long again, but to be honest, you guys, this summer has been hands down the absolute most dramatic summer of my life. I was thinking like at the end of summer I'll make a video and like spill tea on like stuff that has been going on, because it's honestly been kind of a lot. But you know what, let's just focus on the fact that I'm alive, we're alive, you know. God has seen us through, God has brought us to another day, okay? In Jesus' name, amen. Today I'm going to be answering some questions. I think like 2 months ago. Wow, see, I planned to film but I didn't even film. Anyways, like 2 months ago I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions and I'll answer them on my YouTube channel. So today I'm just going to be answering the questions. If you want to hear what I have to say, or you ask a question and you want to know the answer, then just keep on watching. Also, I spilled water on my top like right before this video, but I don't have energy to want to change. I literally matched my eyeshadow with this top. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. Okay.
Guys, please ignore my lash, okay? It's jacked up. I was rushing. Thank you.
Someone is asking, would you ever start your own business? Honestly, starting a business is like a lot of work. Like I've seen it with like Deluxe and stuff. Like that thing is not easy. And I don't know if I'll ever start a business, maybe later down the line, but I really want it to be something like pertaining to me, something that people would see, and like people that know me or like follow me or like watch my content will be like, oh, this is very like Tomi's brand. I don't want it to be just something that just looks like a money grab. Like I want to put a lot of thought into it. So maybe later down the line when my acting career takes off and I can hire people to do all the work, because starting a business, work is not beans, it's actually a lot of work. So maybe like years down the line, but not anytime soon. Someone said, guy, please, how can I be bad like you? The person that asked this question, see who is talking. Your skin, your teeth, your hair, everything is on point. Okay, I should be the one asking you that question. Look in the mirror and then you realize I should be the one asking you. Someone asked, do you prefer serious or casual relationships? I'm guessing like in terms of romance. I prefer casual relationships at this point in my life, like just going on dates and like meeting people. I don't think of like marriage and kids on a regular basis. I'm not trying to do that right now. I just want to find, you know, my purpose, what makes me happy. I want to feel fulfilled. And I also like a lot of the people in these streets, you guys, these streets. I just would rather allow God to do the work and send the person. I'm not in any rush whatsoever. I actually don't even want to be with anyone for like next 5 years, maybe even 10 years, honestly, because time goes by really fast. So yeah, I prefer casual relationships to serious relationships. Someone said, are you team socks to sleep or team no socks? Man, I'm team no socks. No matter how cold it is, I always end up taking my socks like off in the middle of the night if I wear them. So my feet will freeze, but I'm team no socks. I literally can't keep it on. Those of you that sleep with socks, how do you keep the socks on your feet? I can't do it. I always end up removing it. Like there's no way. Someone asked, do you believe in aliens? The person that asked this question, we've had this conversation before. I don't understand why you feel the need to bring our personal conversations to social media. Like why? What point are you trying to make? But yeah, we've talked about this before. I don't think about aliens on like a regular basis. I know the crazy thing, somebody asked me this question again yesterday when I went out, but yeah, I don't think about it a lot. Like it's not at the forefront of my mind, but I don't think that they don't exist. Like I think that there will be like other beings, because this universe is like really big. The galaxy is really big for it to just be like human beings. So I'm not like strongly with or strongly against. So Like I believe that they can be out there, but it's like I don't know, you know. I don't know, just like everything else. I don't know, man. I'm just floating on a rock, just like the rest of you. Somebody said, what are your top 3 pet peeves? Oh my gosh, you guys, if you can't tell already, I get very annoyed and very irritated very easily. Like, that's how I started my society series. I was just like, this is a healthy way to get things off my chest and just like make it funny and make it entertaining, because you guys, like, human beings are so draining, so exhausting, so stressful. Like, I just want to be a baby girl, I just want to live my best life and I don't want to be stressed. But some of you out there, you guys, very stressful. Some of you are unreliable, some of you are just so annoying. So I have a lot of pet peeves. Funny story, me and one of my friends from uni, the same person that asked me about aliens, there was one time that we hung out and both of us like opened our notes up and started writing like our pet peeves. So I'm going to check to see if, like, I don't think I have updated it. Oh my gosh, that was like 2 years ago, in like 2019. I have to check to see. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like 2019, November 8th. Let me see if you guys can see it. Can you see the dates? It was like November 8th, 2019. That was the last time I updated it. Bruh. Let me write. Honestly, I don't have it in like any particular order, right? Yeah, as you can see, I have multiple. That's not everything. So, I don't know. I said mouth sounds and money comments. Mouth sounds is basic, like why are you eating and the whole world is hearing that there's something in your mouth? Are you the first person to eat something? And also, like, when people snort, grunt, anything that comes out from your mouth is just disgusting. I can't stand it. Money comments, by that I mean, like, you know how people like just try to like size you up, or like now if somebody asks me, oh, are you working, like, oh, what kind of job, what's like how much do you make? And it's like, you can tell the difference between people that are asking you just to see if like maybe like they thought it would pay a certain amount, or like they've heard something different, they just wanted to clarify, versus people that just want to ask to size you up and be like, oh, okay, that's why she drives this car, that's why she does this, that's why she does that. So it's very annoying. I also said, like, when people use the friend word lightly, it actually pisses me off. Like, why can't you just call someone an acquaintance? I have a society video coming up soon on that topic. Why can't you just call someone an acquaintance? Are you scared? Are you scared that they'll punch you and box your face? Like, chill. Some people are acquaintances. The day is getting close where I'll introduce someone as my acquaintance to somebody else. I'll be like, oh my gosh, hi, this is my acquaintance Chris. Like, because a lot of y'all are acquaintances, and stay in your lane, please. I also said, when adults, like, they don't question anything, like they just swallow what is being given to them. Like, their parents will say something, society will say something, they don't question anything, they just move like minions, like puppets, like robots. Excuse me, I don't need that kind of energy around me. I've said so much. Even waste, like when people just waste food and like waste stuff, it just really annoys me. There was even one time recently, like on set, me and this girl that I know from my acting class, we got booked for the same gig, and then she went to the food truck and she asked for like a turkey sandwich, and she knew she was asking for a turkey sandwich, and then we went to like sit down and she just like opened it and just threw it away, and she's like, ew, no, like the food has chemicals, it's GMO. I'm like, didn't you know that it was GMO before taking it? So like things like that really irk me. Like, if you know you're not going to eat it, if you want only plant-based, then stick to your plant-based. Why are you taking that and then trashing it when someone else could have eaten it? Do you get what I'm saying? So I have like a lot of pet peeves. I have a lot of pet peeves. You guys just saw me like rolling a list, but yeah, those are all the ones I'll say for today. Let's continue with the questions. Someone said, an assumption, everyone thinks you're rich / look rich, but you're actually regular. That's kind of funny. You know, people have like their own definitions of rich. People, I don't know, like people think, I think people might see me on the surface or like judge me by like my parents' accomplishments, but in my head, I'm like an individual, right? So me alone, like I'm regular. I'm like most of you. I just finished school, you know, don't really be just trying to find sources of income for myself, just like a lot of you out there. And I don't know if the person that asked this is like measuring me by Nigerian standards, but that won't be fair because like I don't earn in naira anymore. So like by Canadian standards, like I think I'm regular, but yeah, I think people just like see stuff on the surface and judge. And also, you guys, let me just remind you that in Canada, like everything is run by like loans. Is that the right way to say it? Yeah, like the entire system, like you can borrow money to go to school, you can borrow money to buy a Ferrari, you can borrow loan to get a BBO, you can borrow loan to get a house, you can literally borrow a loan for anything. So like if you see me like maybe driving a Bugatti or whatever, like the first thing that should come to your mind is not, oh my gosh, this girl has money. It should be, oh my gosh, like how did she get that car? Like did she borrow loans? Did she, like people get money in different ways. So like you should just always think that people get money with like integrity all the time. Like you can borrow money to do anything. Someone asked me, did you like school? That's like a loaded question. Like, do you mean like financially? Do you mean when it came to friends? Do you mean academically? Do you mean, I don't know. I think in general I was okay with it. I really think that I put myself out there, which I'm very, very content with. I put my best. I think I like put my best foot forward, and I always tried my best, and I put God first. I tried to cultivate a relationship with God. I didn't really have trash friends like that. I mean, I'm someone that doesn't tolerate any nonsense from people. So like, if you try nonsense, I'll call you out on it. So yeah, like in general, I was very content. Like I was very, focused on myself, focused on my courses, focused on building my resume. I wasn't focused on like guys or like losing virginity. You know how people say that they go to college to like go and lose their virginity and stuff. Like I wasn't focused on things like that. So I'm content with like the mindset that I had. I'm okay with it. Someone said, why haven't you posted on your food page since it looks delicious? I don't know. I've not been feeling like cooking mad. I always feel more motivated to cook when I'm living by myself. So I used to post more when I was like living in a student housing and like feeding myself. Not that I don't cook at all anymore, but I cook way less now. So maybe in future I'll still post. Someone said, if you had an unlimited budget to travel for 2 weeks, where would you go? Whew, that's a good question. Can I go around the world in those 2 weeks? Like, I'll be very exhausted, but like, I don't know. I've never thought about this before. Stop playing with my brain. Like, I'm not in class. This is not this is not like a course in school where you have to think on the spot. I don't know. I haven't thought about that before. I like tropical places though, so I'll probably go places tropical, or I'll just choose the more expensive places, like places that are less. It's not that traveling is cheap, but places that are like above my means to go to at this point in my life. Those are the places I'll probably choose. But like I haven't really done research on like where is more expensive than where. So if I knew that, then I'll be able to answer this question better. Somebody said, assumption, you don't have the best temper. I don't get angry easily. I get more annoyed, I'm more irritated, I'm more pissed off. I mentioned that earlier. So I don't really get, I'm not somebody that like every little thing like just get angry, but I snap a lot though because I get irritated. But it's just like once I get it off my chest, it's like 5 seconds later it's fine, especially when people like understand me and like are able to like turn it into a joke. Like my smallest sister now, like she knows like when I get annoyed and stuff, I'll be like, we'll just turn it into a joke and like it's not really a big deal. So no, I don't get like angry, but like I get annoyed. Someone said, how do you feel about the media and entertainment being so sexual? Hey, honestly, I feel like sex sells. That's why the entertainment and media is so sexual. Like whether you like it or not, if you want to pretend like, oh, like women that like show their bodies or like, oh, they don't need to do that, blah blah blah. If you actually look at the views and like the kind of traction that they get from showing skin and doing all the sexual stuff. Like, it sells, people like it. And I think something that contributes to this is that a lot of people growing up, they are not really taught about sex in a healthy manner. So like when they get older and like they become more curious, obviously this isn't the case for everybody, I'm just talking about people that fit in this like category of what I'm describing. It's like when they get older and they see those things that were hidden from them, it's like, oh, they are so curious, they want to like, you know, see this and see that and see this and see that. And I feel like if sex was treated as like something that just happened, as the reason why we're all born, because that is why we're here, that's how we all came here, then maybe it won't be as like such a big deal that like things are like so sexual in the media, if that makes sense. I don't know if what I said made sense, but yeah, I don't necessarily feel any type of way about it. Like, people in the media, they are doing their job, right? They also try to get their coin. They are doing what sells. Even me now, like with YouTube, I have to consider like, okay, what people like to see. It's not just about me. Like, sure, I need to do stuff that I like so that I won't like hate what I'm doing and like be dreading filming and coming on camera. But like, I also need to do what people like and like what sells. If I want to, like, I need to try out trends if I really want to. Maybe if I want to stand a chance with like my video going viral, if that makes sense. So yeah, are you single? If no, would you like to change that, or you don't really care? I already answered before when I answered the casual relationship question. So yeah, I don't really care. And the last question, wow, okay, that's the last question. Can you list 5 things / qualities that you look for in a serious romantic long-term partner? I also have a list for that. But to be honest, like whenever I meet people in real life and stuff, this list goes over my head. Not in the sense that, oh my gosh, head over heels, like I'm forgetting the important things, but I don't know, it's just like I'm not constantly like thinking, like it's not that, oh, whenever I go on a date, I'm like, oh my gosh, did he tick this box? Did he tick this box? Did he tick this box? Yeah. See, this one was from May 19th. I'm really like showing you guys like my personal business. Yeah, so I have my must-haves. I have my should. Why isn't it showing? Sorry about that. But yeah, I have my must-have, I have my should-have, and I have my nice-to-have. So I'll list 5. Number 1, open to therapy / counseling. If you think you're Jesus Christ and you're not teachable, I'm out. Simple, point blank, period. Like, I don't want anybody here thinking that they are perfect or like they don't need help. Why is this leaf trying to dull my swap? I also said respect. This is in no particular order. I said respecting all women, not just your mom, friends, or the girls that you have feelings for. Self-explanatory. A lot of guys actually only respect girls that like they're associated with, and it's just trash. I said ability / willingness to communicate. I don't have any energy whatsoever to force or beg you to talk about anything, especially your feelings. We're adults, we can talk about things. There's no need to be playing games. I said ambition. I gotta have someone that understands and respects the grind and vision, not one that will tell me I'm doing the most or whatever. Like, you guys know me, I have a very like dramatic personality. I just like to do what I want. I like to be who I want to be. I just like to be free. I don't want anybody to be suppressing me. So you have to be more of a hype man for myself than I am for myself already. Like, yeah, you have to be like more of a hype man for me than I am for myself. I said solid conversation skills. Only one life to live. I cannot spend it bored. That's literally what I wrote. They also have other things like good hygiene, open-minded, being able to cook, being able to talk about God, emotional intelligence, self-aware, support the most authentic version of me, independence, someone that can be logical. Anyways, those are just like some of the qualities, and I actually answered all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got to know me a little bit more. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, let me know what you want to see from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't worry, I'm just posting more consistently now because I'm just like, I have to back on my grind. Okay, thank you guys once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.